Hey, hey, this tutorial will teach you how to play the piano accompaniment to the song The Hudson by The Favors. This is just my interpretation of it. All right, so this song is pretty straightforward. We have 3 chords, and we'll get into them right now. So the first one is just a simple F sharp. Then we're going to go into a C sharp over F. I'm just inverting this by 1, so taking the lower C sharp up to this one. And then a D sharp minor. And then back to the same C sharp over F. So basically we have 1, 2, 3, and 4. And we just repeat that, basically the entire song. I'll do a quick little demo, and I'll show you some other ways to kind of spice it up a little bit. You were late for your last train home. We had a way of losing track of time. The trees were bare, naked, and so were we. 2 old strangers sharing really personal things. For verse 2, I'm just going to play more than once for each chord, so you'll see what I do here. Watch the sun descend from the Hudson. I touched your hair and kissed your neck. Said you forgot how good I felt on your lips. I thought, God, I hope she remembers this. I don't know where I belong. All I ever known is gone. I got nothing but you to lose. So yeah, it's basically the same thing up until the instrumental break and the bridge. Again, the same chords, but we just do some extra melodies or just some different ways of playing. So the instrumental break, I'll take you through right now. I just learned this 30 minutes ago, so again, you could probably get this better than I can. The guitar melody is basically this, and we can play it with the piano, but I'll just play the notes by itself for now. A little bit slow at the end there. And then playing with the chords, I will give it a go as well. Got a little bit mixed up in the middle there, but you should be able to get the idea from that. And then the bridge, which goes straight from the instrumental break. I'll just play it through just the first half, just so you can kind of get the idea of how I would play it. Let's meet back here a year from now. Maybe then it'll work out. I try not to think about you too soon. Oh, come December. So basically that, where I just kind of smack the keys a little bit at the end. You can do the same at the end of the bridge as well, in the second half. And then finally we have the chorus, the last chorus, which kind of doesn't play a chord until the end of the first line. So we're going to be starting on the D sharp, but we're going to be doing the same pattern as always. So basically this. I don't know where I belong. All I ever known is gone. I got nothing but you to lose. And then the same thing all the way to the outro, which is basically just this. The only truth I know is you. And then hold, and you're done. That should be everything you need to know. If you have any questions or have any other song requests, just let me know. And yeah, thanks for watching.